Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm a Waffle House.
And we're here for another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Is that copyright?
So last episode we had Ed and Al.
Ad.
We had Al.
We learned how to do basic arithmetic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say advertisements, but we had Ed and Al in the recovery.
Let's run the intro.
We had them recover. Well, we had Ed recovering. Al was fine. And then we had Al questioning Ed whether he was real or not. And then we found his what?
English is yes.
I'm not the only one that messes up with it.
I've never.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see by my spelling.
We had Winry come over thinking she had messed up a little, but but then everybody looks at Ed and like, say something, don't let her take the blame.
Boy.
And then she ends up charging him for fixing the arm and the rush fee and all that stuff. But then at the end, Ed and Al fought it out.
And Alphonse had an existential crisis.
I mean, yeah, because of the Barry guy. Barry the chopper.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, what else do you do whenever you meet a man in a soul?
But I like Barry the butcher sounds better. It's whatever. But yeah.
Dude, I'm angered.
That's not... Yeah, right? His name just...
He was a butcher.
Right,
Why not call yourself that?
Because
I like to chop paper.
Because they're trying to make you angry. This shouldn't even be here right now, honestly.
Yeah, get that out of my sight.
I just did.
Dude, we can watch football. Dude, we should react.
Anyway,
we should react to football games.
I think that's it. That pretty much happened last episode, so we're just going to jump into this next one.
Yeah. Ooh. Clearly you didn't learn your lesson from the last show.
Well, that didn't technically end a cliffhanger. It didn't. It wasn't just like something's gonna happen and then.
But.
It's not a cliffhanger.
But it's the way it ended.
Oh, it was more just a, hey, you want to feel like crap, right? Here you go. And these guys don't know what's going on, so they're happy and laughing and stuff.
Yeah, isn't that great? I can't wait.
Till they find out.
I can't wait because it's gonna be like what?
I don't remember.
10 episodes later, they're gonna come back and be like, hey.
Yeah.
We wanted to repay Hughes. Oh, he's dead. And I get to relive it again. I want to die. I told you he was too nice to live.
Well, that's not always the case, though. I mean, even if they are too nice, it's not always the case of them dying. Like, some characters are too nice and they don't die.
Like what?
Pokemon. I mean, I don't know. I know there are characters because I've seen them.
Talking about this show.
This
talking
show?
about this show. This show right here. This one.
Cheska.
Who?
Cheska. The girl that remembers a lot of crap and she reads.
Oh.
So, is it safe to say that you're satisfied with this episode?
I'll slit your throat. Like, without hesitation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty tough episode. I'm putting up, scrolling the message exactly what he said. He almost said verbatim what would happen. He said they're going to use his family to kill him, which they didn't.
That was a joke.
I know. But
that was a straight up joke.
When I read that, I was just like, I tried to make it even more crazy so that you didn't suspect anything.
Yeah,
but
because I was just like, oh, then his wife's going to come around the corner and be like, hey, it was me the whole time.
Well, you never said anything about the wife, but you did say that they're going to use his wife to kill him, and it's going to be so fooked up. But yeah, that'll be scrolling for like a couple seconds just to show exactly the conversation we had one time. We were talking about it, and he said, because he kept going on about it one time. He just brought it up randomly. For a split second, I forgot that when I first saw it, I forgot that it was that Envy can, change her appearance. I thought it was Maria. I was like, what? Why?
Yeah, same. I was just like, okay, that's a little shock. I was a little unhappy. And I was like, well, And then as soon as it changed, I was like, oh, good. Now there's literally no chance for him to live.
Yeah, whenever he did that, whenever he...
No, it was literally, once it was just like, oh, well, once Hughes turned around and said that you're not really who you were, I was like, oh, good.
Yeah. I was
you're
like...
dealing with someone who's also not human.
I was like, oh, crap, it's that character. Envy.
I cannot wait.
Dude, when I first saw this, I was by myself, so I had the ability to cry. Boy, was that...
I just had sheer rage.
Nah, we handle things differently.
Unbelievable anger.
We handle things slightly differently. Well, yeah, you don't cry, really. You just, whenever something affects you to the point where you should probably... Well, normal people would cry, you get angry.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's two different... I mean, I say
just
normal.
Sheer... unadulterated
I say normal
wrath.
Like there's two routes. You cry or you just infuriated. But no, yeah. Whenever I saw that, oh god, and when they brought the daughter,
yeah, right. Just because because you know.
No, when they brought Reliance and saying why are they putting dirt on Daddy? And
I was like,
he needs to work. I was like.
Yeah,
you're killing me, man.
What else? See
this sword just
and then the Mo's like, oh no, I'm also pregnant with a second child.
No, that's not the case.
But it would have been there.
I mean, that would have been a little much. I feel that would have been like putting too much into. I don't know.
It would have essentially been taking the knife, sticking it in, turning it, and then being like, oh wait. Here's a second one.
I'm not saying that they're just putting too much on people and hurting them too much. I'm just saying they'd be to where they're forcing the pain out.
Like the knife. like they forced a bullet through Hughes.
They didn't force it. It went in pretty smoothly, actually.
That's pretty forceful.
I mean, it was. Yeah, this show's got this show's pretty uplifting.
I wish he had picked up the phone though.
He did.
Because I fucking called it.
Oh, God, I've heard that so many times.
Oh, I deserved that one.
Yeah, it's hard. See, here's the thing. Whenever, a couple times whenever you actually say something that's close, in My Hero before in the tournaments, and then in this one with Hughes, it's hard to deflect sometimes on the spot. But I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at it. Not. I mean, you were suspecting it either way, but I mean, I was pretty good at not giving it away at least.
Yeah, I didn't. But
because I remember in the tournament, whenever I was doing it there, you were just like, I don't. You're looking at me like I'm an idiot. So either I'm wrong or I'm right.
Yeah. I was just like, I'm either in you're looking at me like, why would that make any sense, or I'm straight up the most right I've ever been, and so I stuck with it. And
because see, the thing is, sometimes whenever I do that, you're actually wrong. But
I'm fine with that.
I try to do both, just so there's not a distinction.
Because boy, I sure do wish I was wrong.
Yeah, I do too.
In some instances, I don't know this one.
Yeah, me too.
Why couldn't Ed die?
I mean,
why wouldn't they just kill him?
I wouldn't want Ed to die, though.
Fine.
Maybe
literally any. Bradley, the evil man. How about Scar?
You think that they were going to make it that obvious? The way he was like, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, and then the way he played it off, and you're like, oh, wait, he can't be evil. That's exactly what an evil man would do. He's straight up evil.
Yeah, but to be fair, at the very beginning, you thought Hughes was evil just because he was being too nice. I mean, granted.
I didn't say he was evil. I said he was dead.
No. When we first met him, you're like, he's evil. He's either actually a genuine nice guy or he's psychotic.
And we found out he is a psychotic nice guy.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong.
So I was technically right.
But you said or. He's a bad...
Yes, I was half right. I get half points.
Like Kimberly, or Trunks, if you will.
Trunkly.
No, that sounds weird. Anyway.
Trunkly.
Yeah, Trunkly works fine.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
it's a happy day.
Yeah, this show, it's definitely, there's comic relief in the show because it's gonna need it, but it's a lot. It is, well, at least from where we've seen so far in My Hero, it's definitely a lot heavier.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, it's
Episode 1. What was that about? A dead mother?
not yet. That was episode 2.
What was that?
Episode 1, we glimpsed at the dead.
That's right.
They didn't show.
They were just like, oh, I only lost half of my body and his entire.
just like here and then some of this.
Oh, well, to be fair, that's half of his body.
No, it's not.
He's very short.
Okay. Don't have his body, but yeah, this dude. We have had some happy moments, like the one. Was it Hope to Joy or something? Road to Joy, something. It was the episode where they went to Winry's and they got his arm fixed and crap. Like 2 episodes after, the girl was murdered with her dog.
Yeah.
So
We'll just glance over that one.
yeah, like we're totally gonna glance over this one.
Yeah.
Because they're totally not going to, just constantly like.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not.
Brand that into your brain.
And I'm sure it's not going to affect his best friend Roy.
Oh boy,
Man, I cannot wait to see how that ends up.
whew. The whole just.
Man. I'm trying to think of who else I would like to die. Because Hughes is out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah, right. He got him out
I'm
of the
thinking either the grandma or Winry that I would like to see dead
way.
next.
Pinocchio, yeah.
Or, dude, what about the dog? Like, what if they just
Den.
straight up killed the
I
dog?
think his name is Den.
It got ran over by the train.
You're just like gone right now.
I'm very angry. I'm very upset. I liked Hughes.
Yeah, I
Hughes
know.
was a good
Everybody,
character.
dude, this episode is notorious for getting like everybody.
Dude,
Like,
I believe it.
With, obviously different reactions, and yours is just straight up rage.
Absolutely.
A lot of people teared up a bit.
Probably. Understandable.
Yeah. But no, other people didn't get were just fuming. They weren't like, they didn't yell kind of like you did. Like you kind of did. Like it wasn't like straight. It was like, but you were like, ugh, that kind of a thing. But they do, they don't get to that, but they you can see that they want to.
Good.
But yeah, you definitely get a lot of those. Nobody, I don't think. Well, from what I've seen, there isn't anybody that's just like, man, that sucks.
Quite unfortunate.
I mean, I really like that guy. I was like, yeah, well, you didn't do
He's all right.
You didn't do too much, so it's whatever.
He wasn't a magician, so clearly not important to the story.
You never roll in the story, really. Honestly, they needed to get rid of him. He was just kind of a waste.
Yeah. And I cannot wait
I'm pretty sure there are people that
until they get rid of everyone else I enjoy. Stronghold? Well, he's dying next episode.
Dude, they're not even showing it off screen.
Yeah, he's just not going to be there anymore. He's not there.
Dead.
He's already dead. They're just going to cut to his grave next to Hughes and his crying dead daughter.
Stronghold has a daughter.
No. Hughes' daughter's dead.
Jesus, dude. All right.
We don't play these games anymore.
Calm down.
You've cracked the code. You've cracked the man.
Are you just gonna say everybody's dead?
Everyone's dead.
Just so you can save yourself the heartache.
Everyone's dead. Except
my God.
for King Bradley, because he's evil and he wins.
He's the only evil person.
And then the dad comes in, who's also evil.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, but it was my plan all along. And then everyone's going to be like, no, how could you do this? And then he's like, but it's me, the real King Bradley. And he pulls off his mask, and it's their father. And he's going to be like, oh, how could it be you? And he's like, because I have the all-seeing eye. And then pulls it out, and it's a Philosopher's Stone, and he kills everyone.
So it's like a laser beam?
Yes, with his laser beam eyes. Do you know why?
All true.
You know why? Because he was just like, "Oh, we need people, right? We need sacrifice to make this Philosopher's Stone. What better than to start a war, kill an entire race of people, kill them all, just all of them, dead, all of them. Scar, you and like 3 dudes are gonna survive this."
They plan for him to survive?
Yeah.
Huh.
They planned. They're like, "Oh yeah, that dude, he's gonna grow up, be called Scar. We're gonna call him Scar." Because he doesn't have a name. Scar. He's going to kill a dude. And then we're going to be like, yo, that Scar dude's bad. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to kill more people, and then we're going to have to stop him eventually. But we're going to send in 2 boys that are not even born yet at this point. We're going to send them in, and they're going to kill him.
So,
but he's going to have a tragic backstory about how we murdered his entire family. All of them. His entire race. They're gone. Why? Because we wanted this stone. And he points at his eye. He points and he's like, this stone right here? Yeah, I needed it. So for my eyes.
It's safe to assume.
And he uses his lasers and then he kills Scar. And then the boys are like, oh, how could you? And then he's like, yeah, because he was about to have a happy ending. And then he kills him right there. And then they're like, oh, no, how could you do that? And then he kills Alphonse because what better way to end the show than that? And then they never bring it back. That's how the show ends.
It's safe to assume that we broke him. We've broken Austin.
Did I miss anything?
No, you forgot the fact that that Dad's gonna bring the moon to the Earth and.
Sure. Oh, why not?
We gotta destroy the rest of humanity.
You're right. He destroys Earth with the moon.
I can't promise that Austin will be back together next episode, but we'll see. We'll see if the week will give him time to recuperate.
It won't.
Hope you enjoyed.
Hope you didn't. I really hope you didn't.
Yeah. Hope you.
Every single person out there, I hope you look at your screen. I hope the episode ends and you look at the screen and it's just black. You see where your reflection is just sadness.
But
that was mean. But yes.
I hope you at least enjoyed the reaction, not necessarily what happened.
I hope you didn't.
I hope you got something out of it.
I hope you learned something.
If you want to go check out the channel, you click the bell right there, and if you want to
check out the other videos because they don't involve death.
If you like what we have,
despair,
you can subscribe if you want to.
No, you actually have to.
to make.
I don't really care. You press that button right now.
If you want to be notified, go ahead and click the bell icon, or you can follow us on Twitter. Link for that will be in the description down below. And if you want to see the reaction to this video, the link for that will also be in the description down below. It goes to our website. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. So maybe we'll see you next week.